नमस्कार दोस्तों, welcome to my channel. This is the market analysis video for 28th August 2025, that is on Thursday, and our Nifty expiry and the entire monthly expiry is going to happen on Thursday. So, before we really analyze the chart and the details, let us find an answer for this particular question. Why did the Indian stock market fall today? क्यों हमारा मार्केट गिर गया? क्योंकि ऐसा कोई संदेश नहीं था और ऐसा कोई रीज़न नहीं था हमारा मार्केट को नीचे गिरने के लिए। कल का और एफ डाटा देखेगा तो वो रिटेलर्स का बेयरिश पोजीशन था और जो स्मार्ट मनी का बुलिश पोजीशन था आज के लिए। लेकिन ओवरऑल देखेगा तो रिटेलर्स का इंडेक्स फ्यूचर्स बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी लॉन्ग है और वह उधर ही एफ का इंडेक्स फ्यूचर बहुत ही शॉर्ट है, तो रिकॉर्ड क्वांटिटी शॉर्ट करके रखा है। दूसरा जो इंडेक्स पुट का डाटा है और रिटेलर्स का कल इन्होंने कुछ बाय किया, लेकिन ओवरऑल उसका बहुत हेवी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स इंडेक्स पुट राइटिंग में था। उसी जगह जो एफ और प्रोस का जो पुट लॉन्ग में था, ये वजह हो सकता है। हम लोग ये हमारा कोशिश यही रहेगा क्यों हमारा मार्केट गिर गया, तो ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो हम लोग आगे चलते हैं। मेरे हिसाब से पहले रीज़न था जो ट्रम्प टैरिफ फियर है। जो ट्रम्प ने बोला था जो एडिशनल 25% टैरिफ इंडिया के ऊपर लगेगा, उसी का डेट है 27 यानी कल। कल हमारा मार्केट क्लोज है, तो परसों इसका इम्पैक्ट दिखने वाला था, लेकिन जो ऑपरेटर है वो एक दिन पहले से ही प्रीएम कर दिया। आप लोगों को याद होगा पिछले हफ्ता ट्रम्प और पुतिन का मीटिंग चला था, उसी के वजह से पूरा ग्लोबल मार्केट झूम उड़ा और हमारा मार्केट भी नीचे लेवल से ऊपरी लेवल में ट्रैवल किया। तो एक हमें हमें एक अच्छा अप मूव देखने को मिला। उम्मीद यही था कि जो ट्रम्प और पुतिन का बात चल रहे, उसी का चलते हुए हमारा जो एडिशनल टैरिफ हम ट्रम्प ने लगाया वो उसको पोस्ट हो सकता है या विड्रॉ कर देगा, लेकिन ऐसे हुआ नहीं। सो तो ये मार्केट को हजम नहीं हुआ, तो मार्केट इसी के ऊपर बहुत नाराज़ हो गया और बुरी तरीके से एकदम एक फ्री फॉल की तरफ गिर गया। और इसका मतलब है और इंडिया और यूएस का बीच में कोई समझौता नहीं हुआ, कोई एग्रीमेंट नहीं हुआ, इसलिए ये और जो ट्रम्प एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है हमारा ऊपर पूरा 50% का टैरिफ लगाने के लिए रेडी है। And the second news is that the HDFC bonus share and tax concerns. So today was the X date for the HDFC share split, and you can see that a heavy sell-off happened in HDFC, and that has created a ripple effect in other bank nifty and the financial stocks. So the investors, they were simply offloading HDFC shares from the morning. And the third reason is that, so this is an ongoing debate because our market valuation is high. So there is a concern among the investors that Indian market valuation is very high, and nothing is there to substantiate why the high valuation. हमारा पूरा earnings weak earnings देखने को मिला है, तो and the earnings and the valuation mismatch is very clear in our market. This is a key factor behind the trend of sell on rise. That is the current trend which is going on. दोस्तों हम लोग एक बार नज़र डालते हैं जो यूएस का जो टैरिफ इम्पैक्ट है हमारा इंडियन एक्सपोर्ट के ऊपर कैसे प्रेशर डाल सकते हैं, एंड व्हाट इज आवर इंपोर्ट रेशियो एंड व्हाट इज द इम्पैक्ट ऑन ईच ऑफ द सेक्टर्स। तो हम लोग शुरू करते हैं श्रिम्प। श्रिम्प यानी झींगा। सो दिस इज कमिंग अंडर द सी फूड कैटेगरी, एंड 2 billion is the yearly export we are seeing it to US, and the share from India is almost 32%. This is a very big share, and so that we can see a high impact in this sector. Second is the petroleum, but it is a low impact. I'm going to talk only on the high impact sectors. Organic chemicals, this is coming around 2.7 billion, and our share is 13%. And the tariff impact which is going to happen, it is 54 percentage overall, because there was a 4% tax, it was already there. In addition, 50 plus 4, 54, this is very high. Then pharmaceuticals, there is no tax so far, but on the carpets, so carpet share, if you see, are almost 60% carpet, which is getting imported from India. Previously, it was only 2.9% was the tariff. Now it is raised to 52.9, almost 53%. This is very high. And the apparel, that is the garments and all. So this is the knitted garments. It is 2.7 billion is our export, and the share is almost 35 percentage. Previously, the US tariff was almost 14 percentage. Now with the additional 50, it is coming to 63.9. This is very high. So you can see some impact in this sector, the apparel sector. And the another one is the apparel, both the apparel sectors, this you can see high impact it is going to happen. Textile sector also we can see a 59% tariff. This is also a high impact area. Diamonds and gold. So previously it was 2.1 percentage only was the tax. Now it is coming to 52 percentage, and this is also marked as very high. Then steel and aluminium. So our export to US is close to 5 billion, and previously 1.7 was the tariff. Now after 50, it is coming to almost 52. This is also high. The machinery, chemicals, and appliances, almost 7 billion business we are having with the US. Previously 1.3 was the tariff. Now after 50, it is also going to get a high impact. Smartphones, they have not charged anything because Apple is the major product manufacturer here in India. So then finally the furniture and bedding mattresses. This is a high impact area. Previously 2.3 was the percentage of tax. Now this is going to be 52.3. This is very very high. I hope you understood which are the areas which is getting impacted. The banks and all, not at all, bank financials and all, not at all coming under this radar. But I don't know why our banking sector, financial sector, all our internal PSU sectors are all are falling continuously without any reason. So there is something big cooking in, and which we may not be aware of. चलो दोस्तों, हम लोग एक बार चार्ट के ऊपर भी नज़र डालते हैं। कल हमने क्या डिस्कस किया और मार्केट ने क्या बिहेवियर दिखाया। तो कल हमने डिस्कस किया था, अगर मार्केट 24,850 के नीचे खुलते हमें शॉर्ट जाना है, लेकिन अब मार्केट ने किसी किसी को मौका ही नहीं दिया। मार्केट गैप डाउन खुला और खुलते ही उसने 5 कैंडल 5 मिनट्स टाइम फ्रेम ऐसे बना दिया, वो 920 से 24,920 से सीधे 24,760 तक आ गया। अगर किसी ने रिस्क लेके जैसे ही जो 800 तोड़ा, कुछ शॉर्ट्स बना तो उनका कुछ बना होगा, नहीं तो किसी का ये ट्रेडेबल मार्केट ही नहीं था। जैसे इट इज़ नॉट ऑलवेज एडवाइजेबल टू जंप एंड शॉर्ट द मार्केट विद द फर्स्ट कैंडल। एक और बात था, जो कल का जो एफएनओ डाटा वो बुलिश था बिग प्लेयर्स का, लेकिन इसने कुछ छुपा छुपम खेला हमारे साथ, क्योंकि उनका जो ओवरऑल डाटा है वो बेरिश था, लेकिन कल के लिए इन्होंने बुलिश लेके हमको धोखा दिया। जैसे जो रिटेलर्स का जो बुलिश डाटा है, इसी की वजह से हमारे मन में एक डर पैदा रहता है कि यहाँ कहीं ना कहीं एक बाउंस आएगा, तो बाउंस आने के रिट्रेसमेंट आने के बाद हम लोग शॉर्ट करते हैं, लेकिन उसको रिट्रेसमेंट ने मौका ही नहीं दिया। फर्स्ट 30 मिनट्स में ही काम खत्म कर दिया। उसके बाद मार्केट पूरा साइडवेज रह गया। तो 760 से उसने एक अटेम्प्ट लिया ऊपर जाने के लिए, लेकिन फिर से जो 840 तक गया, वो वहाँ से एक रिजेक्शन कैंडल मार दिया। वहाँ से सीधे पूरा दिन साइडवेज रह के लास्ट में 2 बजे के बाद एक और बार इन्होंने अटेम्प्ट किया, जो 20 MA तक पहुँच गया, वहाँ से सीधे नीचे। So let us look at what are the levels for tomorrow. So tomorrow the levels are very clear. For that is tomorrow, I mean on Thursday, there is a monthly expiry. If Nifty is breaking below 24,670, go for short, and you can get target 24,600. If 24,600 is broken, before 500. So this is possible. And if, for any reason, if market is moving up due to some global positivity and all, the first level to mark is that 24 760. If the market is moving above 24,760, you can go for 24,820, and then from there 840 is another hurdle. From 840, it can go up to 24,900, 950. Ultimate target is 25,000. But then I would recommend to stay in scalp mode on expiry day. अगर एक लेवल जो रेसिस्टेंस ब्रेक हुआ तो लॉन्ग जाना है, अगर सपोर्ट ब्रेक हुआ तो शॉर्ट जाना है. आज का दिन आप पूरा दिन देखेगा तो निफ्टी कभी भी 20 को ऊपर टिक नहीं पाया. तो हमेशा 20 के पास जाता था, रिजेक्शन कैंडल बनाते बनाते नीचे आ गया. चलो हम लोग बैंक निफ्टी को भी एक बार नज़र डालते हैं. बैंक निफ्टी टुडे इट ओपन ए गैप डाउन and it opened around 55,000. From there, it moved. It given a quick up move of around 60 points, and it made the high of today 55.68. From there, it it just free fall. It went down almost 650 points. Then finally, it took a support from the 54 500 level, 480 500 level. From there it has given an up move of around 54 720, but then it didn't sustain. Heavy selling happened. It is due to the HDFC Bank. Finally it has made a low of 54,400, and the average closing came at 54 450. So for tomorrow, the levels we need to mark: if Nifty Bank is going below 54 400, then you can go for shorting. The first target will be 54 300, then 200. Keep the 100 points target. Ultimate target can be 54,000, but I don't think this will come because in the for the past 2 3 days, Bank Nifty fell more than 1,500 points. So a retracement is due in Bank Nifty. So if tomorrow, I mean on Thursday, if Bank Nifty is opening a gap down, don't chase that gap down. So wait for a retracement and look at the levels. If it is staying above the 20 EMA, then only you go consider longs. On the upper side, the first target is that okay, if Nifty Bank is moving up 54 550, and consider long. From there again a hurdle is that is 54 720, and that is getting crossed. Then the upper levels are there. Again 850 950, then ultimately 55,000. That is the way you have to trade in Bank Nifty. Let us take a look at the Sensex. Sensex was, it was down by more than 1%. Everybody was expecting a short covering above 82,000, but then the market opened a gap down. So it opened around 81,377. From there, it has gone up maybe 56, like Bank Nifty. It is given a fake up move, and it reached the high of 81,450 from the free fall. So it fell almost 80,685, almost 80,700. So it's a heavy fall. So without wasting time, okay, let us look at the levels for Thursday. And if Sensex is breaking below 80,700, then go for shorting. You can get good targets, maybe up to 80,400. If Sensex is making green candles and if it is sustaining above 80,930, then only consider longs. The first target can be 81,000 130. From there it can go to 81 200, and the ultimate target is 81 500. That's for Sensex. चलो हम लोग एक बार मिड कैप निफ्टी का भी देख लेते हैं. मिड कैप निफ्टी open around 12,883, and this also opened a gap down. From there, no, it also shown a fake up move of around 30 points. And from that point, this is with the opening candle itself. From there, this fell very badly, and it took support from almost 12,730, and it took support from 12,730, and from there, it tried to show a bounce, but then again it took the resistance from 12,790. From there, a straight fall up to, you can say, 12,650 level. So So this, and I think a lot of people got very good trade in mid cap Nifty because they didn't get chance in Nifty or Sensex or even in Bank Nifty, but they got very good trade in mid cap because mid cap when it broke below 12,750, most of the people they got a short trade in mid cap. Now for tomorrow level, so 12,650 is the level of the last support. If this is broken, then it can go for a free fall to 12,600, 560, 500 that way. Then only you consider. So if mid cap is sustaining about 12,700, then only you consider a longs. So the levels will be 12,750, 12,790. Then the ultimate target can go up to 12,900. Okay, if 900 is broken due to some short covering and all, then it can go up to 13,000. So these are the levels for our Thursday expiry. If you look at the global markets, you can say the US markets are flat and the European market is under pressure, but the Gift Nifty is the weakest one. So now, for some reason, Indian markets are the weakest market across globe. There could be multiple reasons, but I don't know what is the real reason for this one. So, anyways, okay, these are the levels. So, if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you, guys. Bye.